Hello, everyone. Welcome to my vintage story playthrough that I've been doing on my own. I am 50 hours in, and I just wanted to make a quick little video showcasing my world. A couple things I've learned, and just kind of show you guys around. So hopefully you enjoy. Let's get into this. So this is my little house. It is full of chests and things everywhere. I got some cool little valuables going on. Yeah, there's chests, there's crates. Not a lot of organization. I got this nice little fireplace. Lots of tools on the wall. We go down here. I've got my two cellars. Now this is I wouldn't say heavily modded, but it's got a few mods. So this is a bunch of stuff from the butchering mod. It's my butcher table, the hooks. This is a mushroom fruiting bag that I haven't actually gotten into yet. That needs some like late game distilled alcohol to be able to use that. This is my leather making setup. Over here is my regular cellar with all my foods. I got a ton of barrels of juice. Some are wine. I've got some vinegar. I got my press. My little cooking area. Let's see. Let's top that up as we go. I got a bunch of... So this is also modded. The dehydrated fruits, they're just drying in my inventory. So normally in vanilla, when you press fruits into a press to get the juice, it comes out with a fruit mash. And the mod just adds, you put the fruit mash in the inventory, and you get dried berries, and they keep for a much longer time. I have a mod that adds potatoes, and it's just a ton of potatoes, lots of meat, lots of different fruits and things. I got sausage, I got acorn griddle cakes, I got a charred pie, I got some syrup-covered acorn fruit bread. It's very... takes a while to make these. It's just it's a lot of steps. All right, let's head back up here. So I got a corn. I got, I think, only one lantern. I think this is my only lantern. I got some ovens here. As you can tell, I am not in the Iron Age yet. 50 hours in, and I'm not in the Iron Age. This is actually the farthest I've ever gotten in Vintage Story. I'm at bronze. I got tin bronze. I got some bismuth bronze stuff. And this is the farthest I've ever made it. The last the playthrough I did on YouTube not years ago, not that old, a few years back, I barely even made it into the Copper Age. I think I don't even know if I made it into the Copper Age. This is my bee sanctuary, my apiary, one of those. I do want to do a mod showcase on the Golden Combs mod. Both of these are from the Golden Combs mod, and I kind of want to do just a nice little short video showcasing that mod and just how to use it, because it took me a little bit to figure it out, and then I had to find some old videos that hadn't really been updated recently, but I eventually figured it out. These are compost bins. They compost stuff, like turn it into rot just super fast, and like look at all this. I think that was all potatoes. Like I would put the stack of fresh potatoes in, and 5 seconds later they would turn into rot. I'm like, that's not what I want. I've got some compost going. These are some smokers from Primitive Survival. Put a lot of meat into those. Now, I have a lot of animals scattered about. These are my goats. I've got a bighorn ram and some chickens in there. This is my main bunny hair hoop thing. I don't have anything I want to give them. I have rabbits breed like rabbits. What else can I say? I think everything... I don't think I have anything that's Generation 2 yet. Everything's just Generation 1. These are some berries here. This is some more berries. Lots of berries. So this isn't my starting area, but this was pretty much my starting house. I had a little like hole in the side of a hill, but this was my starting house, and I've been wanting to take it down, but I wanted to do this video before I did that. So this was, well, bed was in here because of a temporal storm. This was my beginning cellar, and this is where I go at night if I want to fight drifters or during a temporal storm, and they just fall in. They can't get past the logs, and I just whack them. This is a spear that causes my game to crash, so I have just left it there. You may notice my tools have a little bit more information. That is from the Toolworks mod. Might be able to show you guys how to use it. It's an old mod, and I did see a updated, newer, different one that is out now. And the next time I play, I will probably use that one as it's updated. If this one updates, then I might just use it. But it adds like different tool handles, adds different bindings that you need to in-world craft the item. And so it's more just putting a stick and whatever it is on top in your inventory. This is the newest addition to my world. I built this yesterday in real life time. I'm not sure when this video is going to go out, so Easter weekend. I'm recording this right after Easter weekend, so I'm making this Easter weekend. This is my little blacksmith hut. I got a little water thing with a slightly chiseled trough sort of thing. I got a tin bronze anvil, my smelter. I got a chest with some more fire clay. This is my charcoal. I've got some fired things. I got a new storage vessel and some more rocks to store more food and some more fire clay bricks. I will. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope. That there, and I got some bloomeries here. Now this is the most I have gotten into the Iron Age. So I fired up some iron blooms. So there's my iron blooms, and I have no idea what to do with them from here. So I may even make a video about how to turn those into iron ingots and stuff. But basically, I found some hematite, mined it, used a hammer on the bits, got iron bits, and then put them into the blooms with charcoal, and lit the charcoal, and that's about where we are now. Broke it. So, I have a ton of fruit trees around. I planted trees in the way. Most of them are red apple or yellow apple. I do have some pomegranate. That one died. This one is living, but I don't know if it's supposed to look like this. I thought they turned like this in the fall, but it is very much not fall, it's March. So I'm not sure what's that about. I've got a copper. Oh, it did work. Okay, so I stuck this in like months ago in game, and I didn't know what it was gonna do, and I didn't know if I had to do something else, but it actually worked. What can we do with that? What can I do with the maple sap? I have no idea. We're just gonna leave that there. Okay, we'll come back to that. All my bees came from. Where are we? I hear them. Nope. This tree right here. Ooh, and there's this hive right here, or one just a few blocks that way. All my bees came from there. I would just make more skips and then put them into the hives. Yeah. All right. There's a pomegranate. What's wrong with this one? Pomegranate tree branch. Pomegranate tree branch. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. I need to harvest it? Maybe? Alright, here are my Piggly Wigglies. These are generation 1. Thought there was one that was pregnant. Yeah, there we go. Generation 1 pregnant. And yeah, I think everything in here is at least generation 1. Here's some more chickens that are also oh, I saw gen 2. Uh-oh. Gen 2 in there. I've been kind of waiting for them to grow up, so I haven't been feeding them. There's a bunch more rabbits and a snake. That doesn't seem very healthy. But with all those in there in such a small space, I am not going to be able to hit that snake. Kill it. I got lots of flax here, lots of turnips. More flax. Some... What's this called? Horsetail. I got a bit of pumpkin patch. I don't know how to properly grow pumpkins in this game. Like, I feel like it grows one and then the whole plant just dies. And then you don't get much out of the pumpkin. Oh, like that. I forgot to add that mod already. I have a couple mods waiting to get added. One makes it so you can get more seeds from pumpkins and more slices. I got some. These are all my potatoes. Lots of potatoes. They, like, the mod that added them, they're just, like, everywhere. All the potatoes, all the time. I got some pineapple plants, cassava, rice. I got those all from those little holes in the trees. I think primitive survival adds. Got lots of spelt and more flax. This is also from Primitive Survival. These are fish baskets and a line, or a limb line or trot line. These catch fish. Those also catch fish, but they can also catch seashells, which make lime for leather making. So leather making was very slow for the first while. I do have Taylor gave us an armor, but I don't think that actually... Yeah, that didn't require leather. That required cloth. But I do have this modded leather backpack. So that adds 12 slots. Then I just have 3 linen sacks. I do want to get another one of those, but I also want to get some armor, which I think I need my leather for first. There's a little temporal rift. And here's my map. So I started just down here at this little pink house. Well, pink house icon. There was a bunch of ruins right here. I was able to get a bunch of stuff from, and then this one had a ton of locusts in it, so it took me a bit before I actually got there. But then I was able to loot it. There might still be a couple locust nests. I found one, what's it called? Translocator teleporter thing, not too far from my house, and it takes me way down south. Way down here. If it loads. Alright, so yeah, it took me right here, and I wanted to look for either chalk or halite or some iron, and I was noticing halite in this area, which is salt, and so I was looking and sent around this area, finally found the halite, but first I found a massive hematite vein, which is where I got the iron. So below the halite was hematite, and then there was halite and also borax, which when I got that, I thought it was something else, and so I just collected a bit and thought it was useless, but then realized that it can also be used for leather making. So since then, I've now been able to... So I have 12 leather from before. The leather making down here has all been because of the powdered borax, so I've been able to Get a lot more. I've got, what, 9 scraped hide, medium hides in there, 12 in there, and 10 in there. So I have a lot more leather on the way, which is helpful. But I think that's going to do it just for this short little 50 hours into Vintage Story episode. Just a little showcase. So hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys are looking forward to a couple mod spotlights that I will hopefully be able to do. I might do something about smithing iron, how to do that, what I've learned from animal husbandry. Wow, these words are not coming to me. And I definitely want to do one about the Golden Combs mod, and I might even do one about the butchering mod, because I was also a little confused by that when I started. But, oh, and definitely probably just a quick thing on the tap collector once I figure out how that works. So I'm glad that it collected something, and now I just gotta figure that out. Well, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.